Hi family, welcome back to another WOW strategy video. So today we're going to be talking about connections, meaning friendships or relationships. And I covered this topic in another video with my sister, Maisha. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. But we just had Thanksgiving, right? And we know Thanksgiving is a time where we love to come together with our family, our friends, our loved ones, and spend time with them. And unfortunately, this year, we know things were a little different. You know, considering the pandemic, we weren't able to maybe congregate with our whole entire family. Maybe we were missing some loved ones, unfortunately, that passed away in this pandemic. However, connections, we know, especially around Thanksgiving and any other holiday as well, are very important. They make you feel loved. They make you feel appreciated when you have the right kind of connections. You know, God never intended for man to be alone, right? So we can say we have horizontal connection with our brothers and sisters here on earth versus vertical connection with the Father. And we already know which one is most important. The one with our Father in heaven. You know, there are seasons where we may feel alone, you know, and, you know, we watched friends walk away in the times where we needed them most. You know, I've been in that season before, and you get to a point where you feel just lonely, all alone. But you have to remember that you're never alone, that God will never leave you nor forsake you. He's always there. He sees you and he's concerned about you. It's very important to choose who you are connected to. You know, there's a saying, there's many, but a couple that come to mind are birds of a feather flock together. And then also, show me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. So how can you connect to God, that vertical connection? And how can you choose the right people to be connected to? So some of the top 3 ways that I stay connected to God is through just number 1, conversation. Just having a conversation with him, letting him know how I feel, asking questions, but also understanding that in order to have a 2-way conversation, I have to be willing to listen as well. I'm still learning that one. But sometimes we get so caught up in telling God how we feel and asking him questions and even asking for things that we don't even give him time to speak. And that's very important. So make sure that you're being quiet just as much, if not more, than you're talking. Number 2 is just praying. You know, that's something I am still working hard to be even more consistent about and to do it even more frequently throughout my day. But prayer is a time, our agenda should not always be to ask for something. Sometimes you need to pray for someone else. You know, pray for your enemies. Pray for the people in other countries. Pray for yourself, for your own family. And number 3 is worship. You know, worship is definitely a time where you can, really get intimate with God. Worship is one of the main ways where we can draw strength, where we can draw power, where we can really find rest in his presence. So how do we choose the right people to be connected to? And let me stop right here first and say that you're worthy of being connected to. You may feel like you may not be worthy of relationships or friendships in your life because of maybe things you've done. Maybe you faced rejection a lot, but you are worthy of being connected to people here on this earth. He loves you that much that he has certain people ordained to be in your life. Now, sometimes it's a season and a reason, as they say. Sometimes some people shouldn't have even made it past hello in your life. But there are certain people that God has destined to be in your life for a while. There are many friendships in the Bible. God called Abraham a friend. We know about the friendship between David and Jonathan, and there's so many more in the Bible. And what can we learn from those friendships? Well, number 1 is that there was love. As a Christian, I'm looking for other people that have Christian qualities, right? So number 1, I'm looking for someone that loves God as well. Not just, oh, I know God, or yeah, I love God. No. I love God. Also, we can go down a list, someone that loves you enough to be there for you, spend time with you. They love you enough to tell you the truth. So trust is a big one. We know that actions speak louder than words. When they say they're going to be there, they're there. They have your back. And then the third and final thing is that they help you. They pray for you. They have faith in you. They inspire you. They motivate you. So we know that the vertical connection to God is of utmost importance. But we also know that the horizontal connection with people here on this earth, our brothers and sisters, is important as well. Never take your connections for granted. With your family, with your friends, with anyone who God has put in your life to show you love, to show you trust, and to show you that they can also help you through the help of God. So I hope these WOW strategies on connections really helped you and encouraged you. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.